Mpenzi mtazamaji wa runinga ya Ndizi TV Afrika, ni matumaini yangu kwamba siku ya leo imekwendea vyema, na ninakukaribisha katika taarifa zetu za Ndizi Saa Moja, ikiwa kwamba leo hii ni tarehe 3 mwezi Disemba mwaka 2025. Langu jina Oroo Nelpha na mwelekezo wangu akiwa ni Bwana Mongare Alex. Karibu. Na tukianza ni kwamba Seneti leo imesikiza hoja ya gavana wa Nyamira Amos Nyaribo baada ya madinawi 23 wa kaunti ya Nyamira kuidhinisha hoja ya kumng'oa madarakani mnamo Novemba tarehe 25 mwaka 2000 kukiuka sheria, kutumia vibaya mamlaka ya afisi yake na kuendeleza mienendo isiyoendamana na maadili ya uongozi, hatua iliyofungua ukurasa mpya wa mchakato mzito wa kumhoji na kumwamua mustakabali wake wa kisiasa.
The Speaker of the County Assembly of Nyamira informed the Speaker of the Senate of the approval of the motion by the County Assembly, and further forwarded to the Speaker of the Senate documents and evidence of the proceedings of the Assembly, including the list of 23 members of the County Assembly that voted in favor of the removal from office by impeachment of the Governor of Nyamira County. Further, noting that one of the preliminary objections raised by Honorable Amos Nyaribo, the Governor of Nyamira County, was that the requisite threshold for party, as provided for in Section 33 of the County Governments Act and Standing Order 62 of the Standing Orders of the County Assembly of Nyamira, is 24 members of the County Assembly, was not met. Now, therefore, the Senate resolves to uphold the preliminary objection that the threshold required for removal of a governor from office by impeachment contemplated in Section 33 of the County Government Act and Standing Order 62 of the County Assembly of Nyamira was not made, and forthwith terminates the hearing on the proposed removal from office by impeachment of Honorable Amos Nyaribo, the Governor of Nyamira County. Now, the floor is open for debate. Yes, what is your intervention, Senator Lilegwe?
Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise on a point of order, order number 1.
And as such, Mr. Speaker, when a matter such as this appears before us, we must be satisfied that indeed there was proper procedure that has been followed. For the last 3 sessions, and this is the part that we take the blame also, you know for a fact that we have refused, and I'm very intentional about the use of the word refused, as Parliament to pass the law on the impeachment procedure. I have never seen a law as critical as this, Mr. Speaker, that has gone round in circles as has been. I can recall from, I don't know, as way back as which year, Mr. Speaker, that there has always been an attempt, but unfortunately, it never gets to the end. That means we are leaving our colleagues in the County Assembly to guess and try to find their way on how to follow this procedure. These are issues, some of the issues that this motion is asking us to determine, for example, today, are matters which, if we had set out properly in an impeachment procedure bill, Mr. Speaker, then we wouldn't be debating this. By now, we'd be listening to the case by the County Assembly and listening to the response from the County Governor.
Interesting motion. I agree that many people don't know that impeachment process is a political process. It's both civil and criminal at some where it can be measured. Other is beyond reasonable doubt, Mr. Speaker. I remembered the case of Odinga and other versus IEBC in 2017 in the presidential petition. Mr. Speaker, and the decision of court then was not based on the outcome. It was based on the process and procedure that was followed, Mr. Speaker. So if the Supreme Court of the Republic of Kenya in Raila Odinga versus others and the IEBC was solidly on the regularity, the processes, even how the electoral process was done from the time a voter kit was being acquired to the level that the voting was being done, Mr. Speaker, that matter is so. I want to say that this issue, the process and procedure must be very important, Mr. Speaker. And that is why I agree with the mover of the motion that as a House, Mr. Speaker, we have slept on our laurels by not ensuring that we pass Impeachment Procedure Act, Mr. Speaker, that Article 181 of the Constitution 2010 of the Republic of Kenya, Mr. Speaker. So Supreme Court has settled the matter of procedure and the importance of processes, and that was decided, Mr. Speaker. So I want to advise, because I have sat from the governor's side and the county assembly side, they are agreeing that 23 people voted. But therefore, the fact that we have agreed that the principle of Section 33 has not been met, Mr. Speaker, then it brings a lot of questions. The issue is the Senate is a trial chamber. Do we proceed and listen to the matter to full conclusion like in Kericho 2? Or do we proceed and terminate like in Kericho 1, for instance, Mr. Speaker? And I think these are issues that we must ensure we discuss at any given point, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, I happen to be in a very unique and complex position. As a member of the Kisii delegation, which is a neighbor to Nyamira, who are our brothers, this matter has been running for as long as I remember, since I became a senator in this house. Members of the County Assembly have constantly disagreed over the issues in Nyamira, and on several occasions, different individuals have been blamed for the issues that have been happening and the things that have been happening in Nyamira. I don't want to spend a lot of time explaining those things. Mr. Speaker, even when that is a very complex and maybe completely political issue which needs to be sorted out, I stand and defend my positions based on the law. If the law is what we have decided to follow as a people who want good governance and administration, who want to provide services to their people, then, Mr. Speaker, we really have to agree that we are going to follow the law. My wish would have been that we listen to all the charges that have been brought, but then that means that we would have, that the threshold was not reached, then we accept that as a position. And the problem that I was unable to interrogate, Mr. Speaker, was that in Nyamira, there were 3 members of the County Assembly who were not there when these elections were taking place. Not the ones who traveled, but there are about 3, I think 2 were having by-elections the other day, and 1, I think, had passed on. And they had not been at the Assembly for close to 2 years. So what many people were asking me as I was sitting here is, the fact that these people who've been at the County Assembly have only been 23, what does it mean?
Na tukiachana nayo, tukielekea katika kaunti ya Migori, ni kwamba kaunti ya Migori inajiandaa kuandaa tamasha la 5 la Pin Luo, hafla itakayothibitisha utajiri wa utamaduni, urithi na utambulisho wa jamii wa Luo, huku katibu wa kaunti Oscar Urima akisisitiza kuwa mwaka huu kutakuwa na tofauti kubwa ikilinganishwa na matokeo ya awali. Tamasha hii pia italinganishwa uhai katika kaunti hiyo nyingi na makabila mengi ambayo yako huko, ikiwemo Waluo, Wakuria, Waluya, wa Maragori, wa Somalia, wa Suba na wa Kisii, wanaoishi pamoja kama jamii yenye msimiko wa kitamaduni na utofauti mpana.
Of the Pin Luo and Migori Cultural Extravaganza, which is a premier national and international event where the people from the Luo community across the globe showcase our culture and exhibit different forms and norms and practices that entail what it entails to be a person of the Luo extraction. Now, the early editions have been held in Kisumu County, Siaya County, Homa Bay County, and last year in December in Siaya County, that was graced by His Excellency the President. In this occasion in Migori County, because of the dynamism of our county, we are doing this with a little twist that we will hold the Pinyuluo as we have held it in previous years, but this time we also will hold a cultural extravaganza that will entail the cultural exhibitions. The event is a very, very culturally rich one, and it will be held in Migori County. The arrival date will be on Sunday the 14th. The event proper will be held on the 15th, 16th, and 17th of December of this year, 2025. Now, the extravaganza, which will be graced by the Prime Cabinet Secretary and other dignitaries, will be held in Kehancha Town at Taranganya High School on the 10th and 11th of December. It will be a very, very dynamic, very rich extravaganza where we will exhibit all the other cultures that are non-Luo who live in Migori County. And yes, as I reiterated, on that event at Taranganya High School on the 10th and 11th, we'll showcase the Kuria, Suba, Kikuyu, Luya, and other cultural events.
Na tukisalia katika hiyo kaunti ya Migori ni kwamba wakazi wa kaunti ya Migori wameandamana wakilahani matamshi ya hivi majuzi ya gavana wa Homa Bay ambaye pia ni mwenyekiti wa chama cha ODM Gladys Wanga aliyemtaka Rais William Ruto
Siku chache tu baada ya gavana wa kaunti ya Homa Bay Gladys Wanga zini katibu wa kudumu wa usalama wa ndani Dr. Raymond Omollo ili kuimarisha serikali jumuishi, wakazi wa kaunti ya Migori sasa wamejitoa. Wakati wa maandamano, wakazi wa Migori wamemtaka gavana Wanga kuonyesha heshima kwa viongozi wote wa kitaifa. Kulingana na wao, Dr. Raymond Omollo alimsaidia gavana Gladys Wanga wakati wa kampeni za uchaguzi ndogo wa Kasipul na hata kumleta naibu rais Kithure Kindiki kufanya kampeni kwa niaba ya mgombea wa ODM Boydwere ambaye alichaguliwa.
Wewe madam Kenya Raymond Omollo anafanyia Wajaluo ama wa Kenya, wewe kama mama Wanga uwezi. Kwa hivyo nachukua hii nafasi kuambia wamama wote, sio unangangana na Omollo, na Omollo ndiye amekusaidia kuwini hii kiti. Omollo ndiye alikuletea mpaka deputy president. Omollo ndiye amekupa sasa hivi unaona
matunda hapa Nyanza. Omollo ndiye amefanya kila kitu ikaja Homa Bay. Ya nini adharau?
Wamemtaka gavana Wanga kujikita zaidi katika kuhakikisha Rais William Ruto anachaguliwa kwa muhula wa